This is Finish Line.
Getting involved in the motorsports industry? Late models, helmets, modifieds, doesn't matter. Need to have a wrap job done? Then let All About Wraps take care of you. All About Wraps strives to offer our clients with fast, affordable service from go-karts to the national touring level and everything in between. Wraps on race cars, design services, and promotions. There's no job that they can't do to make your vehicle be on the cutting edge of looking great. Race wraps are starting at just $500. Contact All About Wraps today, and let's see what they can do for your racing team. Call them up at 410-903-3302 or send them an email at allaboutwraps@hotmail.com. All About Wraps.
All About Wraps strives to offer our clients with fast, affordable service with race wraps starting at only $500. From go-karts to national touring teams and everything in between. Late models, modifieds, sprint cars, midgets, asphalt cars, and we'll even decal your helmets. Wraps, design services, and promotions. Everything we offer at All About Wraps. Contact us today to see what we can do for your team. Give us a call, 410-903-3302. Email us at allaboutraps@hotmail.com and visit us on Facebook at All About Wraps.
This is Finish Line. Undisputed, unrealistic, unscripted, and unrehearsed. This is Finish Line, a weekly podcast talking about the positive and negative of motorsports, asking the questions to drivers, promoters, and personalities, getting the information and responses of the sport others dare not to ask or even discuss. This is Finish Line. This radio podcast is from the heart, an in-depth analysis of everything in NASCAR, NHRA, IHRA, IndyCar, grassroots motorsports, asphalt, dirt, drag racing, karting, tractor pulling, boat racing, demolition derbies, and much more. From touring events to national, regional, weekly, and more. This is the podcast where the bull stops here. Whether it's asphalt, dirt, or drag racing, or anything else in life, there is always a finish line. Now, he's a respected veteran broadcaster with over 20-plus years' experience calling all forms of sports for public address, TV, and radio, from NASCAR to the grassroots. Please welcome your host, Wesley Outland. This is Finish Line.
Thursday, August 1st, ready to roll again. Another edition of Finish Line on the air. Welcome to our first one of August. Been rocking and rolling since February. Wesley Outland here with you. Good morning. It is 11 Eastern, 10 Central, 8 a.m. Pacific if you're in the Pacific part of the U.S. And we hope you are having a good start to your week so far. We've got a great show for you here. Got a lot of guests lined up. We're going to talk about everything from wing racing to modifieds to late models, dirt, asphalt. Knoxville Nationals is coming up. We're going to talk about that. I'm working on getting my good friend of Motor Racing Network and from Knoxville Raceway, Tony Bachhoven, to be on Finish Line next Wednesday. We'll be back to our regular time next Wednesday, actually, and get him on the program to talk about what is the Knoxville Nationals. A great show here for the next 2 hours for this rescheduled Thursday edition of Finish Line. Hope you're all doing well. Wesley Outland in the house with you. And we are set to go. Our Finish Line coverage is presented by, as always, our sponsors. Thank you again to allaboutwraps.net. CrateInsider.com, and the new DirtCarLift.com. Could not do it without the help of all of those great sponsors that make it happen on our program. We have got a very interesting guest panel lined up for Finish Line today. We're going to talk about that and a whole bunch more. A lot of great guests have took the time to join us on the program to talk about what's going on. We're going to discuss all the craziness. I promise you, the elephant in the room is what happened at Bowman Gray Stadium. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk with the guest panel. I have given the opportunity for both drivers to be heard. One driver stepped up to the plate in Jason Myers to discuss his thoughts on what happened. The other gentleman did not, of Jonathan John Boy Brown. Both drivers that I consider friends. I've known in the modified racing industry as an announcer for numerous years. Jason wants to be heard. John Boy has took it upon himself, which is completely understandable. He will make a statement in regards to his thoughts of what happened at Bowman Gray Stadium tonight. Tonight, he will make a public announcement. I believe it's going to be at 7 o'clock tonight is what I've been informed, and he'll speak out and he'll decide what he thinks about things. So we're going to go quickly to the phone lines here in just a moment. Mark Driver, it's not video, it's audio only. And besides, I just use Facebook as another platform. It's not video. Today on the program Finish Line, Jason Myers will be joining me here in just a couple of moments. Brandon Overton, Southern National Series champion. I've got him tentatively scheduled to be on Finish Line. He is en route, though, heading up to U.S. Nationals, the USA Nationals in Cedar. Yes. And if he answers, then we'll have him on. But he is on the way to Wisconsin for the big race, okay? Hopefully he'll answer. Carson Ferguson, the Summer Shootout Series champion of Legends Cars at Charlotte Motor Speedway. He will be joining me on the program here as well in just a little bit. Also, Aaron Branham, winner of the Modifieds at Richmond, Kentucky over the weekend. He'll be joining us to talk about the biggest modified win of his career at the Beast of the East and a national win at that. And finally, big winner, Steve Cerniak in the Carolina Sprint Tour. We're going to talk about wing sprint cars because it's that time again, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for the Knoxville Nationals. You know, one of the things I talked about a couple of weeks ago here on Finish Line was the fact of what race is more popular? Is it Eldora Speedway in the Kings Royal that just wrapped up a couple of weeks ago and the Big Cat Brad Sweet won it? Or is it the prestige, the excitement, the honor of winning at the sprint car capital of the world, as they say, the Knoxville Raceway in Knoxville, Iowa? The Super Trucks of NASCAR are in action tonight at Eldora. We'll talk about that and much more here on the August 1st edition of Finish Line. So all of that is coming up here on the way. We are not going to waste any time whatsoever. We are going to go quickly to the phone lines, and we are going to join our first guest on the program. This man needs no introduction. And again, before I go any further in what we discuss about what gone on over the weekend at Bowman Gray Stadium, before I get any tongue lashing or why ain't Jonathan saying his side of things? He was offered. Just like Bob Dillner and Mark Keeler and everybody at the Morning Bull Ring, which, by the way, I co-host also a time or two on Speed51.com, where they did their coverage. They wanted to get both drivers on. He declined. The same thing for me. I've been reaching out to this man since Monday. Actually, Sunday. I spoke with the PR department for Jonathan John Boy Brown. And I try to explain to them that look, I'm not taking sides here. I would love to get both parties because I believe in life there's your side, the other person's side, and somewhere amongst that is the truth. And I wanted everybody to be heard. So, again, I wanted to allow both parties to speak their mind and say what they think about this subject. And the only man that stepped up to the plate was the driver of Jason Myers. So we're going to get him on the line here any minute now. He will be joining us on the program. We're going to talk with him